So, how can you optimize your day-to-day routine? Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Creative Exploration series. This week I wanted to talk about something that's fairly important, and that's the idea of optimizing your daily routine just to get rid of the annoyances that just kind of generally crop up from day to day. Now, this was initially inspired on my way home from MagFest. I was in an aisle seat, and the gentleman in front of me across the aisle, he spent probably a good hour just deleting emails, just going to one, hitting delete, going down to the next one. Actually, no, he was actually clicking the button for delete. He didn't select all delete. But either way, he spent such a long time doing that, and that reminded me of back when I kind of did the same thing. I spent a long time every day going through my emails and just deleting all the spam and all of the newsletters and stuff that I just didn't care about. I got kind of frustrated with the whole thing, and I decided to invest some time to, whenever I received one of these emails that I didn't want, I would go through the process of unsubscribing. Now, initially, this was a huge investment in time for me, because instead of just taking the 5 seconds it would take to look at my phone, realize it's an email, and then delete it, it would take, 20 seconds to go through their whole unsubscription process, fill out a form, all that other stuff that they generally have you do nowadays. But in the long run, I didn't have to do that every day. I was investing time now to save tons and tons of time in the future. Now, I don't know how much time specifically I saved overall, or if, in aggregate, it's the better deal. But beyond just the time saved, there's less distractions for me right now as well. Because every time you get an email, your phone goes off, and then you have to stop what you're doing and look at it because it's your phone. You have to. And I realized that the less distractions I had from my phone going off every 10 minutes, I could devote more time to more things, and more things in a focused fashion as well. I wasn't getting distracted. And now this doesn't just apply to your emails. This applies to basically everything in your day-to-day life. Another good example would be to make your lunches or dinners on Sunday, and then just have those prepared and available, so when you want to have dinner, you just go and grab the food and eat it. You don't have to mull over the menu and making it and any of that stuff. You have it all set to go. It's just optimizing that process of making things. You've done it already, so you don't have to do it now. Another thing that's really, really important and that applies to this is templates. So you have a Photoshop template for, in my case, I have buttons that I make. I have a Photoshop template for buttons. And with that template, I don't have to set everything up. I don't have to set the layers. I don't have to set all of the guidelines up. I just load it up, drop my image in, and I'm 90% there already. So I find that very, very valuable, and that can apply to music templates as well. If you want to make a chiptune track or an orchestral track, you just load up that template and you have kind of the basic idea of that down, and then you can go into making it more customized. And this is really, really important because having a template available doesn't break your flow. And now, when you have an idea, you don't want to spend 10 minutes setting it up. You just want to get right in there right away so you can knock down all of those ideas before you forget them. And, worst case scenario, you write them down, but when you're in the moment, you want to do as much as possible, and this really allows you to do that. So I think it's very valuable to look at kind of your day-to-day life and what you do every day, and see if there's anything that you can do to optimize that, or remove that from your day, or just kind of front load it so you do it all in one day, so it kind of goes through the entire week. So, do you have any thoughts on this, or any suggestions on how you remove distractions from your daily life? I would love to hear them in the comments below. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Be remarkable. This episode is also brought to you by some fantastic Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for helping continue the Creative Exploration series.